So, I walked down to the emergency room tonight to have a little chat with the doctor that threw me under the bus. I went up to the front desk and I told the man, I need to see the doctor from the other night when I was in here having cluster headaches, screaming and crying in pain. And he said, well, that doctor works in Temple. He's not here. He only comes here once in a while for the ER. I said, okay, let me speak to somebody from his staff. And he goes, what is the problem, sir? I said, well, I already told you the problem. He wrote in his report also that I had an unspecified headache and that I had alcohol intoxication, which I didn't. I had one beer. And then the guy at the front desk said, hey man, don't you start getting an attitude with me. Next thing I know, a security guard walks by, starts checking me out. Nurses come out, they're all looking at me. And then he goes, well, let me go check if I can let you talk to someone from his office. So he comes back and he's like, well, Dr. Greenberg is here. And I said, I thought you just said he was not here and that he works in Temple. And he got all nervous. He's like, and he goes, how can I help you? Special ed? Are you special ed? Don't you get rude with me. Security guard right behind me. I said, okay, sir. So, anyways, a nurse comes out, they put me in a room, and the doctor walks in. How can I help you? I said, yes, sir. I was in here the other night, screaming, crying, in pain. You might remember me. I told you several times I was having cluster headaches, the worst pain known to man in the medical community. And he goes, yes, how can I help you? And I said, well, you wrote in your report I was intoxicated on alcohol and that it was an unspecified headache. He said, well, I'm pretty sure I wrote cluster headache. I came prepared. He said, no, you didn't. Got the report right here, threw it at him. Well, it must have been on another piece of paper. And you were intoxicated. I said, you never told me you were taking blood work. You told me you were giving me an IV for pain. And he goes, well, your alcohol limit was over the legal limit. I said,